Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about last night. So I went out with that one dude I told you about who be kind of cock blocking sometimes. And I went out with his friend and a few other girls. His friend was the sassy nigga that I mentioned in episode like 2 or 3. The one that was wasting my fucking time, like the rest of them. And I think he was mad about his hoodie or some stupid shit. You know, I'm a cordial girl. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm not gonna be mean because I don't like you. We can still have a good time. I mean, that's what we came for. So we all, did our thing. And we ended up taking pictures. It's like, I know what you are. You're a whore, right? And the reason I know that is because every time I see you, you trying to fuck a different bitch, you're with a different bitch, you're doing too much. I'm just glad that, that wasn't me and I wasn't the person he got to fuck, because you don't deserve to fuck me. Yeah, we were out and I just feel like the girl who got away. If I'm going to be so for real, like I wasn't watching him, but he was in my peripheral every time. Every time I turn around, he's somewhere near me and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess, and I ended up having a little cool conversation with a dude, and me and him were physically touching, but it, wasn't that deep. But he had came over and like gave the nigga a dap up / like did some type of hand gesture towards me. And I was like, are you trying to give me some type of stamp of approval, or are you jealous? Like what is going on? Because you know what type of girl I am, and you know that I'm a good girl. You fuck around with the easy ones because you can't have a bitch like me, because you do not have the emotional intelligence to fuck with a bitch like me, because you do not have the intelligence in general to fuck with a bitch like me. I need somebody who's on their shit and making sense, have their head on straight, not somebody who's just fucked up doing whatever the fuck and looking to fuck. I don't have time for that shit. So it's funny to see him out here still whoring around and, obviously aimlessly searching. When I was younger, I feel like I was definitely a little bit more of a firecracker. I would have definitely said something snarky or mean to him if I was a bit younger, but I don't care anymore. How am I going to have a grudge against you for being an ignorant person? You can't choose that. I mean, you can, I guess, but who knows? Maybe he's not choosing it. Maybe that's his actual life. Like, maybe you're just a dumbass. Maybe you're just a slut and you like being a slut. What can I do about that? I already like somebody else. Why be mad at you for an interaction we had months and months and months and months ago? I'm already happy over here with what I have going on. In real life, we're adults. I don't really give a fuck about you. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how your life is going right now. And seeing that you're still a fuckboy / nigga who really ain't hitting on shit, I forgive and forget. Mostly forget. I don't really know if I forgive every time, but I do forget a lot of things. And when I remember them, I'm no longer mad because I don't care. Like I said, it's hard for me to care about something that's already passed and isn't affecting me. If me and him had a situation that affected me long term, I would probably still be a little annoyed by it, but that shit ain't do nothing. I kind of feel bad for men sometimes because it's like, do you ever get to find somebody? Like, there's certain niggas I know for a fact are gonna die alone. And I'm not saying he's one of those guys, but it's damn near like, are you even trying to be compatible with people? When it comes to having a relationship or when it comes to fucking with somebody for real, you have to learn to love them. You have to learn them. You have to compromise, honestly. And when I say compromise, I'm not talking about compromise your standards. I'm not saying compromise your boundaries. I'm saying maybe, okay, the nigga likes pepperoni and you don't eat pork. You gonna tell the nigga not to eat pepperoni? Come on, like there's little stuff that you can accept about a person that is not like you. It's more so just about exploring the possibility of things. Everybody that you interact with isn't going to be your boyfriend. Everybody you interact with isn't going to be somebody you have sex with or be a partner with or whatever. And I think men confuse that with women. Women are sexual objects to them a lot of the times. So there's something to be conquered. And they don't ever see us as humans who can be talked to, who can be listened to, who can be understood, who have feelings. They only see men that way. Because I'm not sexually stimulated by your presence, I can have this conversation with you and actually try to use my fucking brain. Versus when a man tries to talk to a woman, it's like, oh, do you know how to cook? Well, what is your body count? Oh, well, do you want to have sex with me? Ooga booga booga. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, why are you so fucking stupid? Why are you asking me these dumbass questions? Nigga, why do you even exist if we're gonna be so serious? Because I'm not a sex doll, I'm a person, right? So You should talk to me like that. Now, if we're gonna loop back around to old dude, he did take me on a few dates. He wasn't super trying to fuck me. He did try to kind of connect with me on a communicative level. It's just that it wasn't long-lived. He didn't try very hard because he wasn't getting sex out of it, and that is genuinely how I feel. But when a man is so used to having sex from girls immediately, yeah, his interest level is gonna go down with the girls that he can't immediately have sex with. I'm not shocked by that. I'm more so just disappointed. In a world full of people who want to be somebody else, be yourself, bitch. Okay, so I tried to go to the beauty supply so I could get a bonnet, but they ain't even open, which is crazy. I was like, you know what? Let me take a little stroll. And, you know, it was a nice little stroll, but it's getting warm. And I have a jacket on, so it's time for me to get the fuck. I really been needing a scarf and a bonnet because I don't know how, but all my shit had just come up missing. Okay. It kind of makes sense for me to work in an area where mostly gay people are, because then I can go eat after work and not worrying about like any men hitting on me because they don't like me. Just kind of a vibe. Makes sense. And they got the best mozzarella sticks and pizza over at this damn place. It's just smack. Okay, I'm riding home from work. My bike died. I think it's at the point where the battery is starting to not work as well because it's dying earlier and earlier now. It's kind of weird. But y'all know I don't give a fuck. I like the exercise. There is this homeless girl on the corner where I take my route every day. And she was like, you got some weed? And I was like, no, not on me. And she was like, well, I be here every day. So if you ever have some, let me know. And I was like, okay. It's a black girl, so I went and got her some pre-rolls. When people are nice to me, I'm nice to them. That's usually how it works. So yeah, I have the studio session booked for Tuesday with my coworker. I have a person who could potentially be my manager also attending. There's a lot of people that want to be my manager, but they never actually have the skills to be my fucking manager. So we'll see what he has to talk about. We'll see how he feels about my music. And we'll go from there. The songs of the week are Man Like You by Tom Mishk, Drank in My Cup by Kurt Cobain, and Beat Beat by Nicki Minaj. I know they're very random, but those are the ones I'm feeling. Alright guys, so I just got my feet done. I'm gonna show y'all a little picture, video, whatever. They charged me $73. God damn. What happened to $50, $60 pedicures, man? What happened? I ended up coming all the way over here to Studio City thinking that my lash appointment was today because I booked with a different lash girl, and then she canceled my appointment. The same lash girl I told y'all was trying to overcharge me. She canceled my appointment 3 or 4 minutes after I made the appointment. And I was like, okay, well, can I have my deposit back since you're canceling my appointment? She's like, yeah, because somebody booked at the same time as you. I doubt it, girl. I booked at like 8 p.m. But okay, sure. Let's just say they booked at the same time as me. Now, mind you, she has a problem coming on time when it's a 10 a.m. appointment. I booked at 9:30 a.m. appointment. And I know for a fact she just didn't want to come. And she definitely wasn't going to come for me. I don't think she even fuck with me. I don't think she fuck with me. I told her I was like, my mom was in town and I spent a lot of money. So I did take my time rebooking. But I don't care that you're trying to charge me extra. Just so you know, there's no bad blood. I just took my time rebooking because, girl, you took my last deposit. What the fuck are you talking about? So I ended up booking with a whole different lash girl, but I booked her for Tuesday because that's the next day that I have off, right? And I'm thinking, oh, my lash appointment is today. No, it's fucking not. So I just woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning today to do what? So I got my feet done because I was like, I'm not about to have my time wasted. Like, what? And I also need to go print out my check so that I can put it into my account. So that's what we're going to go do now. And then I guess I'll just go to work after that. Or I'll go near work. I don't even know. We're going to see. I might go home. I might go back home because I have that much time. It's still 10 a.m. in the fucking morning. I'm so barefaced right now because I thought I was getting my fucking lashes done. Looking like a fucking girl, you know, I'm not ugly without makeup. It's just weird. I don't have thick eyebrows. Like, that's the issue. That's the biggest issue. It's my fucking eyebrows, yeah. It's okay, though. We're gonna get the lashes done tomorrow. Studio sessions tomorrow. I have a cute-ass outfit I'm gonna wear. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go near work and just hang out over there. I think it's funny when I walk out of the house like this because it's like people interact with me less, which is exactly what I want. But the people who do interact with me, I'm like, I hate when niggas see potential. Like, how do you know that I'm a bad bitch? Stop. The point is for me not to look like one so that you don't know that that's what I am. Do I not look like a gremlin enough? Huh? Men will say, oh, I want a woman who's natural, who doesn't wear makeup. No, but when I don't wear makeup, I get the least amount of fucking attention. When I do my eyebrows, motherfuckers be on dick. If I don't do my eyebrows, motherfuckers are not on my dick. Which is okay. That's the point. I don't really care what I look like on work days because why do I need to impress you? I'm here to make money and go home. That's all I really want to do is make money and go home and work on my passions and live my fucking life. I don't have to be a bad bitch every day to do that. Like, I don't want to always have a conversation with somebody. I don't want to always talk and have a random listening session about your whole life. Sometimes I just want to be left the fuck alone. And even looking like this, I still somehow get attention. Which, I'm not shocked. Niggas will fuck a rock if it had a hole in it, right? But if a fine nigga walked up to me, that's a different story. But it's always somebody's uncle. Nigga, why do you want to fuck with me? I woke up early today so that I could go to my lash appointment. And I'm not tired because I went to sleep at a good time yesterday. But here's those pictures from Wanda Ween. Shout out to Janelle Monáe again, man. She's a cool girl. Really fuck with her. She's always been very sweet and kind. I hate when bills that aren't supposed to be bills try to come out of your account, because then it's like, girl, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing? $100 where and why? What the fuck are you talking about? I seriously cannot sometimes. Like, that shit really pisses me off. Because now I'm down 200 for what? I was supposed to spend 200 today on music. Now I already don't have the money no more. And mind you, I made money yesterday, so that's probably the reason I got the money. But bitch, I wasn't trying to spend that. Cute little gold earrings. I got this set from it's called Plastic Babe or something. It's really cute, chill. I'm gonna wear this to the studio. I'm not really in a talkative mood. For some reason, my voice doesn't feel good, which is weird. The day that I'm supposed to be singing, my voice doesn't feel good. Like, what's happening right now? I'm gonna drink some tea before I head out, or I'm gonna go buy some if I don't end up doing that. Because, girl, please, what the fuck? And that's what I be talking about. When I be talking about people hating on me or dick sucking me, this is what I mean. On the day that I'm supposed to be singing, my voice hurts. There's a reason for that. I don't think for any second, not even a millisecond, niggas wasn't planning on that. You hate me. You don't want me to be successful, but I'm gonna be. I get that kind of feeling you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you. Yeah. Only want you love if it's on me. Put a little ring on this finger, put a little bracelet on that one. Okay, so I just spilled all of my discoloration serum on this nigga shirt. You think I'm not finna fuck it? Yeah, I'm using it. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm finna figure this shit out. I want to treat people the way I treat myself. And I treat myself very well, but at the same time, people don't treat me like they treat themselves. At the same time, you never really know if somebody's treating you the way they treat themselves. Because I treat myself with delicacy and care. and I'm very kind to myself. But at the same time, I do sometimes snap off at myself. It is what it is. Bitch, why are you doing that? Are you stupid? That's literally how I talk to myself sometimes. So, yeah, I might low-key talk that way to you too. What the fuck are you expecting? Like, I don't know what people think this is. Am I supposed to treat you better than I treat myself? And I'm sure a lot of people think that way, right? So if you think about it, if you don't treat yourself very well, it's going to be hard for you to treat me better than how you treated you. We got to think about that. We're all humans. And a lot of us don't treat ourselves as well as we think we do. So how are you going to think of somebody else? You barely even remember to brush your teeth. You're barely even remembering to put lotion on your feet after you get out of the shower. You barely fucking remember to do a lip scrub or a face mask or a hand mask or go get your nails done or go get your hair done or go get your lashes done or go do something nice for yourself or go get a sweet treat sometimes or go have a positive, motivating talk with yourself or do some self-care. You barely do nice things for yourself. You're not gonna go do nice things for somebody else. I'm just telling you that shit right now. It just doesn't make any sense unless you're one of those people who are a people pleaser. When you're a people pleaser, but also neglectful of yourself, people like you more because they don't realize that you're compromising your own happiness to make them happy. And if they do realize it and they still allow you to act that way, they are not somebody you need to be around. Why are you okay with me neglecting myself to help you? I broke up with a nigga for that shit. Why the fuck do you not have an apartment and you have a child? Why are you spending more money on me than you're spending on your child? If I was to have a child with you, is this how you're gonna act? Is this how you're gonna move? Absolutely not. That's not attractive. I'm immediately unattracted to you. Mind you, he was doing the most. Buying me flowers every week. Coming 3 hours to see me. He was a good, nice person, but, you know, at the end of the day, you have to be a logical fucking person. Love is not logical. That's why a lot of men don't know how to do it, because they're apparently supposed to be logical beings. And at this point, they're starting to get illogical and delusional like women. And that's why we don't like them as much. Those men who are logical are very smart men, very good men usually, but they're also very hard to love men because they don't know how to love you. Yeah, I'm just gonna have eyebrows on today. Bitch, be for real. Let's make a deal. Bitch, be for real. Is you off a pill? Do y'all remember that nigga? Bills on me blue, like a clue, and blue, blues. I remember him. I remember a whole era of like Chance the Rappers. The niggas just disappeared off the face of the earth. I did see Chance the other day though. I saw Steve Lacy the other day too at Janelle's house, and I was like, Alright guys, so what I did last night was I tightened up the front of my head so that it wasn't puffy anymore. I also styled my hair and brushed out all the curls, and it still doesn't really look the way I want it to look. So we're gonna fix that. I conditioned my hair last night, brushed it out. Gonna keep brushing it out so that my curls can be a little fluffier, because the curls just end up being real curly, and I don't hate that, but I'd rather them be loose. So I'm brushing the braid and the hair, because bitch, who has time to separate the hair and the braid? What the fuck I look like? Okay, I just got my lashes done. Looks nice, looks nice. I like it. Very subtle, very chic. I like the lash tech. She's nice. I might come back over here. It was a bit of a process getting over here, but she wasn't late and she didn't mind that I was late. She didn't overcharge me, and she's nice and, you know, seems to be honest, and I appreciate that. That's nice. I haven't eaten yet, so I kind of feel like I'm gonna just go to the area, eat some food, and then head over to the studio session. The manager has not hit me back after I sent him the address to where it is, so who knows if he's gonna show up. I really don't give a fuck, if I'm gonna be honest. And some lady, she like screamed at me. She's like, you need to go home. Mind you. I'm not sure if she was offended by my outfit. I don't know if I look like some type of streetwalker, bitch. But in my opinion, it's giving expensive and it's giving stop playing with me, bitch. Maybe I'll get one of those. Alright guys, so now I'm at the studio, drinking some tea. We're about to get started. I like the studio. It's looking nice. Okay guys, so I just made it back home after the studio. I went to dinner with the manager. He did end up showing up with another artist of his, and I found out that his artist is actually also his son. He seems cool. He also seems like he's gonna try to flirt with me or something, which is bad for business. I don't have time for that bullshit. Either we make money or you get the fuck out of my face, and that's really genuinely how I feel about it. The session went really good. Here's a little clip. Yeah, I feel like the engineer being a coworker of mine is a good choice, mostly because it's a woman. If it was a man, it would probably be a bad choice. But because she's cool and we have a good vibe together, she made it very clear that she really wants to do music versus what she's doing right now. I definitely understand that, and I definitely want to give her that. She could work with me and get paid, and that could be her full-time job. But we have to do this fucking album correctly. When I say I have a vision and when I say I need people who believe in this shit just as much as me, this is what I mean. The only way that you're going to be able to permanently be in music is if you take it seriously and you're passionate. Okay? And so when I say I probably could put her in a position in life to where she can really do what she want to do, I mean that. Because I do genuinely believe that. Because I know I have the talent, and I know I have the motherfucking drive, I have the ambition, I have the fucking power, and that's just it. You just have to know, and I know. Me and her are probably gonna keep working together, unless she does some weird shit, which hopefully she doesn't. I feel like I haven't had a lot of people to talk to lately. I do have my mom and my dad. My dad's been answering the phone a little less lately. My mom doesn't really care to be on the phone with me. I can tell. She gets annoyed every time I call her at this point. I really like this lash set that the girl did. It's really nice. I'm gonna definitely post about it and tag her so she can get some more business. But she did a great job, and I think I'm gonna stick with her, even though she charges like 20% more than my old lash tech. I just don't like the attitude of my old lash tech, because it's like, why are you coming to the shit late? Why are you canceling my appointment without telling me why until after I blow your phone up? Why are you overcharging me when the first time we exchanged money, you never charged me these random fees? Now all of a sudden there's random fees. Oh, well, you gotta pay me more because you're using Apple Pay. That's why you not popping now, sweetheart. That's why your shit not going nowhere now. Because look at you. Why are you acting like that? You could be a nice person and still be a bitch. You could be a nice person and still be an asshole. People don't get that. You're being a fucking asshole right now. You're being late as fuck and pretending like that shit is okay. But if I'm late, you're going to charge me an extra $20. You're charging me extra random fees that you didn't charge me the first time because you want extra money because you're not getting booked enough. I wonder why. I like this better. It's very subtle. It's very professional. It's classy. That's what I like. Classy. The boy, he ended up asking me if I wanted to do tennis tomorrow morning, which I definitely want to, but we'll see if he follows through with that. I don't have the tolerance to be chasing or to be blowing your phone up and calling you and all this extra shit. I like you, but I don't like you that fucking much. Funny enough, he texted me at the same time my screensaver was his face. So, one thing about my phone, it changes screensavers every time I lock it and unlock it, right? So it shuffles through all the pictures in my gallery. I have a picture of him on his birthday because I bought him dinner and a cake for his birthday. And he texted me and I locked my phone, unlocked my phone, his face, plus the text message. I sent him a screenshot and I was like, oh, look at that. He didn't text me back, but he responded to something I sent him on Instagram. So I know he saw it. And so I'm thinking, Did that freak you out or something? That you were my screensaver for 2 seconds? I wonder if he thinks that he's my permanent screensaver. But he can't think that because he knows that my phone shuffles through my pictures. He just decided not to respond. In my opinion, that shows disinterest. And I have to be honest with myself at some point because I can care about you up until I don't care no more. Because you're making it easy for me not to care. Because look how you're acting. You know? Speaking of people I don't care about, my ex hit me up today talking about pick me up from the airport. And I said, I do not have a car anymore, so I cannot do that. On top of that, I'm in the studio, so why the fuck are you? What are you talking about? He said, well, I'm in LA for the next 20 hours. I said, okay, have fun. It's like a Twitter fucking meme. Anyway, he said, why don't you ever want to hang out with me when I'm in LA? If you still have animosity towards me 6 years later, then you could stop contacting me. I said, I simply do not care about you. There's no animal feelings. He says, okay, well, don't ever contact me again. Like you didn't hit me up. And you're not sitting here dry begging me for something. This is the ex that put his hands on me multiple times, verbally abused me, and literally stalked me and broke into my house multiple times. Back when I was living in Detroit. You're telling me if I have animosity 6 years later, then stop contacting. Boy, if I decided to have animosity 6 years later, bitch, I'm very rightfully so. You literally left marks on my neck from when you tried to choke me and throw me down the stairs. Do you not remember how you treated me, bitch? You literally dragged me by my ankles because I caught you taking dick pictures in the bathroom as I was doing my fucking schoolwork on your computer. And I saw that you were messaging other bitches because you have a MacBook and it shows me at the top of your screen who the fuck messaged you. He's one of the very few exes that I do not have blocked. Why? Because I forgave him and I let him go. When you have karma coming your fucking way, I'ma let God handle you at that point. So I don't have any animosity, love. I'm sorry. I don't have any hatred towards you, even though if I wanted to, I could. All that trauma and terrible shit that I went through in my early 20s and my late teen years, there's a reason for that. People who have a great story have a lot of trauma. You know, they have a lot of bad things that have happened to them. And when bad things happen to you, what goes around comes around. Good things will happen to you equally as powerful. And I genuinely believe that. I've had some pretty fucked up shit happen to me. I've been through some pretty fucked up shit. And that being said, I know my story is bound to be amazing. So, I'm gonna let it be that. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.